Guys, we have an urgent information coming out. Major US banks closed more than 100 branches in just 2 months. US banks are shutting more than 10 branches every week as they leave even more communities without vital services. Here's some of the pictures. I want to show you some of the stuff here, guys, and it's very important that people start getting their money out and start preparing. And the reason why this is happening, I believe there's a possibility this might be lining to the digital system, the currency, digital currency. Everything's going to be online. Everything's going to be system. Everything's like leading towards the, like Marjorie Taylor Greene said, the mark of the beast. So we are seeing some of this stuff. We are definitely seeing a lot of things closing. So pay very, very close attention. We're going to see what's going on here, guys. This is big breaking news here. Again, please share the video. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. And for those of you that want to help and support the channel, we do have the Cash App link and PayPal link in the comments box and also the description box. Thank you again for your support. Your support is what keeps us on air. Thank you so much for that, guys. U.S. banks are shutting down more than 10 branches every week as they leave even more communities without vital services. Now, institutions including Chase, Wells Fargo, and Bank of America shut down a total of 105 brick and mortar locations between May 16 and July 16. Wells Fargo closed 31, more than any other institution in the period. Regulators recently lifted its $1.95 trillion asset cap. Like I said, I do believe what we are witnessing, we definitely see a movement here. Remember, there's some people sounding the alarm. Marjorie Taylor Greene, you got a lot of people sounding the alarm. And you know, I tell people, you know, some of the people don't like this, but I tell my followers and a lot of people that take your money out, exchange it for silver or gold. Silver and gold is basically God currency. God created silver and gold. Now, a lot of people get too, like, concerned about that. Well, Louis, the Bible says you can't serve two masters. People need to understand what that verse truly means. You could have silver and gold. You could have them. You just can't worship it. You can't love money, basically. Don't love the money. Don't love the money, because when you put love towards money, then obviously you're putting God last. That's the problem. All right, that's what that verse means. Put Christ first, put God first, but you do have every right to make sure you have things ready. Your job is to take care of your family, husband. Your job is to take care of your wife and children. You know, God gave us the instruction. Again, the disciples, they had silver. They stored up to open up, you know, to feed the poor, to open up more like churches and many other things. I mean, to go out and spread the gospel of Jesus Christ. Abraham had silver. I mean, again, many disciples and even prophets, they did have currency. All right, so once again, we definitely seen something here. So the banks did not immediately respond to the news request for comment. Bank of America followed with 15 closures, while Community Bank cut 12. Chase closed 8, and a further 39 were closed by a range of banks including PNC, Santander, and UMB Bank. Scroll down to see the full list. I'm skip that. New York was the first New York was the worst hit state, losing 11 community branches around the state in a 2-month period. Texas and Pennsylvania follow closely, both seeing 10 closures, followed by California, which saw 9, and Florida 8. It's crazy that New York is the worst hit state. I mean, New York, you know how much money New York make every day? They make a lot of money. I mean, it's crazy money. That's like top monopoly right there, along with Los Angeles. But I think New York take the cake on this one here. They make a lot of money every day. I mean, it just whole different ball game. Banks are required to alert the OCC before shutting down a branch, and the federal agency then publishes the filings in a weekly report. While the listing indicates intent to close, there are not final confirmations. In 2024, banks closed a total of 1,043 branches nationwide, and the trend has only accelerated in 2025, with 272 closures logged in the first quarter alone. Wow. In April, institution closed a further 42 branches, and by mid-May, another 36 have been wiped out. New research also recently revealed that the last physical branch could close in 2041. Now, experts from Self-Financial research the number by studying the rate of net closures across the country, which has averaged 1,646 each year since 2008. Retail bank closures in the U.S. aren't slowing. Darren from Root Digital told the news. I really don't like this name, Digital. Again, every time I hear that name, it's just trouble. The last time this many people shared a local branch was in 1995, he explained. Bank branch closures May 16 through May 16 through July 16. Kingman warned that while the U.S. edges towards a cashless future, boom! And that says it all. Let me highlight that. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Whoops. There you go. Cashless future. Kingman warned that while the U.S. edges towards a cashless future, over 200 million Americans still deposit cash, meaning longer lines and worse service as access shrink. Wow. Not too many Americans already. Digital currency, cashless society is coming. Was a cashless society? Well, you know that beautiful dollar bill or $5 bill or $10, $50, $20, $100 bill that you have in your pocket. You know those dollar bills. Eventually, it will be worth, because everything will be digital. The pennies is a sign. Donna said no more pennies, and Donna is pushing the bill. Well, the bill has been passed about crypto and new currency stuff. Marjorie Taylor Greene is sounding the alarm, saying this is the mark. This is the book of Revelation. We about to go to cashless. And remember, guys, I mean, a lot of people are saying it's good, but here's the thing. There's going to be a time. Let's say everything go cashless. Well, I got $5,000 my cashless account. Yay! Let me go out and buy me a, gold or something. It was denied. And you're going to tell the teller, hey, I got money in my cashless system. It's been denied. It said that you can't buy this. And then, the gov calls you. Well, we don't want you to have gold. We don't want you to have gold. So, again, you don't have that freedom purchasing. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Despite the digital shift, a new Go Banking Rate survey also found 45% of Americans still prefer in-person bank. They want to stay old school. The shift towards online banking is growing more intense. In 2025, Go Banking Rate lead data content researcher Andrew told the news. Despite the trend towards online banking, our survey data shows more than half of the sleeping giant citizens are concerned about the rising number of physical branches that have shut down in the past few years. Meanwhile, a whopping 76% says that the current banking system needs small or major changes. Further to this, more than half of respondents said they were concerned about the rising number of physical bank branches closures over the next few years. Remember they closed Toys R Us and Blockbuster and stuff like that? Well, it wasn't only that is being knocked out. There's going to be a lot more, including currencies. Welcome to the new sleeping giant. And I can't believe all this is happening under Donald. What are your thoughts, guys? This is a cashless future stuff. They're closing, and pretty soon you're gonna see Walmart closing, everybody else closing, Target, even the movie theater closing. Everything will be all digital stuff. And possibly smart city is only going to be city. You're not going to see businesses. You're not going to see none of that. It's going to be all cities and complex and house. No more stores, none of that. How do we get our food? Easy. They're going to be delivering through drones and stuff like that. Or, Tesla, Uber Eats stuff. Everything's being transformed. And all this system will be in the hands of the son of perdition, the Antichrist. I do believe so. We are definitely seeing the tip of the book of Revelation, mark of the beast. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Do me a favor, hit that like, share the video, subscribe. Thank you so much for your support. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, $5 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream once a week. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for He's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.